Hey everybody, and welcome to a track ride showcase. Today's spotlight was sent in to us from Swiss, and my name's Sdanwolf, and I'll be your host today, and I am joined by none other than Mr. SPRidley. How are you doing, SP?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Sdan?
I'm good. I'm glad we got the live streams out of the way yesterday, and I think we're ready to roll now.
Yeah.
So this should be a lot of fun.
I was really tired yesterday at the end, like at 5 a.m. Yeah. Same with the Pro Coaster guys. It was really fun actually. But yeah.
Me too. I was thinking, I sat there for 5 hours. I was like, I do not know how these guys do these 24-hour live streams. I would totally be checked out if I had to do that for another 15, 16 hours.
Yes, that's totally right.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. We'd like to remind you all that everything we do at PlanCo Spotlights is dedicated to special effects. It's a charity based out of England, and their whole MO is they provide fun and inclusion for disabled people through video games. So you can find a link to their website in the description of our videos, and you can also find a Just Giving page where you can donate to them if you can. And if you can't, just like this video, subscribe, and share it. All of that helps us. We know not everybody has, the time to, go on there and click through all these links. But if you're watching it anyway, give us a thumbs up. Like I said, it can really help us get this channel, taken off. So, anyways, SP, we're in Indiana Jones this time by Swiss.
What we are looking here. So this was created by Swiss, you say?
Yep, Swiss, and he said that Web Searcher has actually made the sign for him. But, this whole thing, it's a little deceiving because you kind of go into the park and you're like, okay, well, there's the temple. You're going to be blown away here in a minute. It's entirely subterranean. So there is a whole world underground here in just a minute. But actually, if you want, let's just read his description. Okay. And so then we'll get it right from him, what everybody needs to know. So on the Steam Workshop, Swish said, in parentheses, not a recreation. So real big point here. Loosely interpreted, inspired by, but not a recreation of Indiana Jones. So inspired by Disneyland's California's Indiana Jones Jeep ride, this 15,000-piece motion platform dark ride hits a wild 11 miles per hour roaring through a long-lost temple. Get the idol and get out before the cursed deity Mara obliterates you and your Jeep. Front sign made by Web Searcher for this ride. This is my biggest and most extensive project on Planet Coaster to date. Hope everyone enjoys it. Must be ridden at night.
Okay, so I think we get the nighttime already.
Yeah, we will stay true to his wishes, and we will stay at night. And I heard a lot of people they were asking him as far as like, oh, you should go back now and redo this now that we have the adventure.
So wait. You're telling me that this wasn't done with the adventure pack? So this was before the adventure pack?
No, not at all.
Okay,
way before the adventure pack.
Amazing to see because I'm watching that Mayan temple, Aztec temple, and it really looks super nice.
Right, and that's what is, and that's kind of his take on it too. Like I was kind of reading his comments and stuff, and a lot of people wanted him to do that, but he's like, what makes me so proud about this project is I did it before anybody else, did it like this. So he's saying that's kind of what's so cool about this. Before we actually had the temple pieces, he has went in and created it himself with the pieces that were, were available pre-adventure.
That's amazing. Also, I have to say I really, really love the perspective, the force perspective he did with the stairs in the temple. That's a really, really good thing that also like parks like Disneyland do.
Yeah,
it's a really that's like attention to detail, and I really love that. So amazingly done there, Swiss.
Yeah, I did. See, that's why I brought you on, SP. I didn't even notice that the little stairs, they get smaller going up to the top, and really gives that cool, sense of scale, that forced perspective.
So what he said is
awesome,
this is not a recreation of the Disneyland ride that I've been in, and it's one of the most amazing rides I've ever seen. That's true, but just like a tribute to it, like a little bit based on it, no?
Exactly. Yep. That is what he was going for. And actually, if you want, we can go ahead and just let's just jump into this queue, and we will get right into it.
Those cars look amazing also, the trucks.
Yeah, the Jeeps. He did an awesome job on that. And, like he was kind of mentioning, nowadays you can kind of just, you can just plop those down. I didn't even, he's got this big truck back here. So you could see what he's saying. Like nowadays it's so easy just to pop the Jeep and the truck down, which look absolutely incredible. But this right here, it's just so cool that, like we said, he did this before it, kind of becomes so mainstream. So that's
absolutely
really
great.
awesome.
Yeah,
But
it looks amazing. I'm seeing a little bit of stucco windows here, and that's good. That's nice. And a lot of pillars. So that's good for my part.
Yeah. Yep. And I hope this idle is worth it, because we are going in. So let's see here.
Oh,
I love how he did like the casings around the lights and all
really
that. See how it's not just
it's really good looking, but I also really like that this is open, like open on the ceiling with a little bit of that. Really looks amazing.
Yeah, and you hit a bunch of different little points here. Like, see, he's got the hanging lights, just look awesome. But he really, even just through the queue, takes you into a bunch of different scenes.
It's actually...
And...
continue, Stan.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, this is really kind of sets the tone for the whole ride and the mood.
Yeah, this actually reminds me a little bit to that, because the Disneyland one also uses the tunnels and stuff. It's not exactly the same. Like, it was a little... I can see where it was based, but it's really, really cool looking. I really like what he did with the Roman pillars, duplicating them to make that a little bit more Aztec or Mayan effect for them.
Yeah, it's kind of cool the way he put the spin on it. Is like we know what he was going for. It's kind of like it's just kind of passive. You're like, oh man, that really does look awesome, and even the little details of, let's see, the electrical box is sparking. So yeah, I think we're about to get into some trouble here. But
I'm just hearing I'm not hearing anything right now, but I'm just imagining the Indiana Jones music in my head.
Yeah. And here is kind of the big station reveal.
Wow.
And I guarantee he spent some time on this, because this is, I mean, you could just imagine, if you've never ridden the real ride, just standing here, how amped up you'd be, like waiting for your Jeep to pull up.
It would be amazing.
And it's just so immersive,
it would be amazing. So he doesn't use trucks like in the real one, because we don't have trucks. But I see he used the new in the Spooky Pack, the ride, the Omnimover.
The Huntsman. I think
that it's an amazing. It actually works a little bit similar to the Indiana Jones car in Disneyland, with the different axis movements. Oh wow! Actually, he made the truck. How do you say, in the floor? You see like the wheels.
Oh yeah. He's got like the truck lines, like I didn't even. That is cool. It would be really cool if we had like a Kong Skull Island type, elevated loading Jeep. But the Huntsman, it really opens up a lot of possibilities with the dark rides. But yeah, that is awesome. So he has the tire tracks kind of making their way through here, and you can even see he's even got like a little exit, like the exit queue, little exit path. So you would make your way up here and back over the ride.
I think actually the real ride does something similar, with you going above the station. If I remember correctly, now I'm not, like, I was there in 2011, so a ton of years ago. And
this is, I mean, it's just a really, really, really awesome, temple, creepy kind of
The
atmosphere.
dome is amazing, man. The dome.
Yeah, the dome sets the whole room off because he could have easily just made it a square
flat
roof or just covered it over with terrain. But that is what that really sets this place off. But actually, I guess what we can do is I have snuck in and actually have ridden this SP ahead of you a little bit ago before you jumped on with me. So why don't we kick back a minute and ride this thing and let you experience the Indiana Jones ride, courtesy of Swiss with Planet Coaster.
Okay.
Yeah, let's jump. All right, SP. So what did you think of that ride?
Actually, I thought it was amazingly impressive, but because you have to think that there was no adventure pack. So, wow.
I know, and there's a lot of things that that stuck out to me. Well, the one thing that we noticed that it seems like he had to use. We know how much Indy hated snakes, but he didn't have snakes, so he kind of had to replace those with spiders and bats. And
bats,
yeah, so that was
I just imagine
cool.
in my head. I just imagine it in my head that no, not bats, like, instead of snakes. But yeah, we have a beautiful snake. Also, a lot of the adventure pack. It's like it's based. Like Frontier based it from Indiana Jones the Ride and Jungle Cruise in Disneyland. So a lot of the snakes and stuff are really similar to the real ride. So this is really impressive that without that he could get the because it's not exactly the same, but it's really impressive he could get like the soul of the ride, if you understand me here. And something I was really impressed, like at the beginning of the ride, there's like the exact, like really similar room to the where you need to choose a path, and there's like 3 doors and you enter the center door, and then there's like a voice saying, "Do not look into the eyes of the idol," and things like that.
Yeah, that was
and it's really similar and looks really impressive. How Swiss did it, and wow, it's really amazing.
And I know one of the first things you notice, kind of like you encounter, but the PlanCo cowboy really works out quite well for Indy. So
that's actually pretty funny. You look at it and it's oh yeah, it's a fat Indy. It's amazing, but he looks really nice, like the scenes he made with the cowboy in a corner, and I really like the ending with the cowboy just tipping his hat, and I just imagine like Indy saying be careful next time, guys, and things like that, or the or the part with, or the part where he puts the Indy like in an elevated train, something like an elevated train, I think.
Yeah, he's kind of like.
That's not in the arena. That's not in the arena ride, but looks really cool in here. It's really amazing that the new few touches he adds. So that's really cool.
Yeah, and I know probably the last thing that you noticed. Did you see the very ending scene with the giant boulder and how he used the lights to kind of get that rolling boulder effect at you? Which now too, it's another thing that's a testament to him, because we actually have that rolling boulder now, but he didn't. So that's another cool thing. He was able to. It kind of looks like, I don't know if he. I probably have to go back and look. I don't know if he used an actual rock or if he terraformed that circle, but it
it's absolutely amazing. Maybe he used a rock, I don't know, but it really looks the part, and with the lights and things. Like you said, we don't have a rolling rock in the game.
I know.
We have it now. We have it with the adventure pack, but not on those days. And making the lights and I think he adds a little bit of smoke and some debris, and it looks the part. And wow, it's amazing. And for another thing that is amazing, we don't have lava until now. And in the room with the giant Mara statue, where the truck passes the bridge, it's super similar to the real ride. It's amazing.
I know, and just the lighting and stuff that he did with it, how it bounces up and comes, up towards the bridge. That is just it's an incredible scene right there.
Yep, and I think one of the last things we can talk about is I don't even know how he did it, but there's a part where also in the ride where they throw air to your neck, because there's darts, like a wall with darts. And what does he use here? Because I don't remember any effect with that.
Up in the wall, he actually uses the little pirate cannon. And he's got those barely sticking out of the, just barely sticking out of the mouths of those little heads that, kind of simulate that shooting darts out at you. So those are the pirate cannons.
That's amazing, Swiss. I have to tell you, that's out of the box thinking. That's amazing. Like a huge. I'm tipping my hat to you there, because that really surprised me. And yes, I think we've talked about the ride. Everything.
Yeah, just
little room. I don't think there's really room for improvement.
I know. I don't really. I mean, I know sometimes we've got some constructive criticism, but I don't really. Like you said, hats off to Swiss. This is an amazing creation, and I think he really did Indiana Jones some justice.
Yes, he really did. He really did. I'm sure fans of the ride will love. He doesn't have any YouTube channel, I think. You told me.
Yeah. As always, we ask everybody. Do you want us to give you a shout out or Twitter or YouTube or anything? So he said no. Just wasn't interested in that. Just wanted us to see this, and I'm glad he did. So I guess we can.
So please go to the workshop and just thumbs up. Download the ride. Put it a thumbs up. I think he deserves it. Most of the people we want to have in PlanCo Spotlights will deserve their workshop items be shown better to the people, and that's what we are trying to do with this program, no?
Yep, that's it. And I think we could wrap it up there. We'd like to thank Swiss for submitting your workshop item to us. We're able to make this video to create more awareness for special effect, and you helped us in that. So what do we have to? What do I have to do to be featured in PlanCo Spotlights? Well, basically, all you have to do is go to the link down in the bottom of this video and just submit your workshop creations to us via that link. So there's a little bit of description you'll have to type in. What it's about. Do we need to know specific things about it? Do we need to download any certain files for it? And it's simple, easy, and that gets sent right to our workshop managers, who kind of, they'll dole this out to us based on what our preferences are. So, Yeah, so it's totally random. It's up to those guys who they send the stuff out to. So luckily we got Swiss this time, and we really look forward to reviewing some more and getting some more spotlights in here.
Yep.
So anyways, guys, yeah, make sure to like this video because it really helps out the channel and Special Effect. Make sure to submit your workshop creations to us via the link in the description, like we just said. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more of these creations and maybe yours. So that's it, guys. My name's Sdanwolf, and you can find all of our information, too, in the description. And thank you to SPRidley for jumping in and joining me with this.
No, thank you for having me here.
So, yeah, guys, like we said, all of this is dedicated to Special Effect. And, yeah, we hope to see you in the next Spotlight. Thank you, guys. We'll see you.
Thank you. Goodbye.